The weird and wonderful world of pro wrestling is one that never surprises. Even when you think you know it all, here are 8 WWE facts that will blow your mind. For daily content like this, subscribe to the channel for more and comment below, what other facts did I leave out? Number 1. Snooki has the same amount of WrestleMania wins than Ric Flair. Yes, that's right. The almighty and one of the best to ever do it, Ric Flair has the same amount of WrestleMania wins as a reality show star from the early 2000s. Ric Flair has 4 WrestleMania appearances, with his only victory coming in a 3-on-2 handicap match at WrestleMania 20 against The Rock and Sock Connection. His other appearances include losses to Randy Savage at WrestleMania 8, The Undertaker at WrestleMania 18, the WrestleMania 22 Money in the Bank match, and his retirement match, of course, against Shawn Michaels at WrestleMania 24. Snooki, on the other hand, had 1 appearance in a mixed tag match where she won at WrestleMania 27, with Trish Stratus and John Morrison against Dolph Ziggler and Lay Cole. Number 2. Paul Bearer was actually a licensed mortician. Paul Bearer, as the name suggests, was the sidekick and manager to The Undertaker in one of the most iconic duos of all time. Perhaps why the real-life William Moody was so good at the role was because he was a licensed mortician and worked in the funeral business prior to his days in the wrestling industry. This added another layer of authenticity to his acting and his character. Number 3. Jinder Mahal had a longer WWE Championship reign than many legends. The Jinder Mahal experiment was a way for Vince McMahon and WWE to try and break through into the Indian market. With billions of people available for exposure, Vince saw dollar signs and chased them with the decision to put the title on Jinder Mahal. This obviously didn't work for the company, and it was seen as one of the worst decisions in a long time for a talent that was seen at best as being a mid-carder. However, Jinder's title reign as WWE Champion of 170 days actually lasted longer than Andre the Giant, Batista, Jeff Hardy, RVD, Mick Foley, and Kane combined. A crazy stat considering the Hall of Fame names on that list. Number 4. Brock Lesnar and Kurt Angle's match at WrestleMania 19. This was the first time in WWE history that a main event at the flagship show was headlined by 2 talents using their real names. In a world of NXT and new WWE names that sound like they're drawn out of a hat, made by 3-year-olds and mixed together, this is certainly something that sounds very refreshing. More of the real names and less of the Saquon Sugars of the world. Thank you, NXT. Number 5. John Cena has never won the Grand Slam. John Cena is undoubtedly one of the best to ever do it, and his current retirement tour will be an emotional ending for a stellar career that is unmatched. However, one feat that the WWE legend has never accomplished in his 20-plus year career is holding the Intercontinental Championship. Thus, he can never claim to be a Grand Slam champion, like The Miz, for example. I, for one, would love to see Cena's last match chasing that title and finish his story. Number 6. The Rock only beat Stone Cold once. Stone Cold and The Rock had one of the greatest matches and builds of all time at WrestleMania 17, before capping off their storied rivalry at WrestleMania 19, where The Rock defeated Stone Cold. The amazing thing is that this was the first and only time The Rock defeated Stone Cold in their 10 matches. An amazing stat when you think of the rivalry and importance they had to the Attitude Era and the industry. Number 7. Christian won 3 world championships of other companies in his company. Wait, what? In a confusing twist of fate, wrestling legend Christian Cage has won 3 different world championships. The weirdest thing is that the championship he won didn't represent the company he was working for. Christian won the NWA World Championship in TNA, the ECW World Championship in WWE, and the TNA Impact World Championship while in AEW most recently. A really strange stat for the Captain Charisma. Number 8. Shawn Michaels and The Rock never faced each other in a singles match. This is another crazy stat for The Rock considering his importance to the Attitude Era, and Shawn Michaels being the star of WWF in the mid-90s, while The Rock was starting his ascension at the same time. The reason for this was when The Rock was at his peak, Shawn was out of action due to his back injury. and when he finally returned in the early 2000s, The Rock had already moved on to his movie roles and wasn't as active in the WWE. A crazy, what could have been, rivalry that we never saw. So those are some of the most crazy stats in the WWE. Which ones do you think are left out? Let me know in the comments below and subscribe to the channel.